Like and subscribe for more new content. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. So we're back again with another war video. This is war number 8 in season 24. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to post the last 2 wars. I was having some difficulties with my recording program. For some reason I couldn't screen record, it wouldn't save, so had to go get that fixed yesterday, and yeah, now I can record. So we're starting off in lane 6 today. Got this Mojo with Strike Back and Aggression Fury, so I brought in Torch for this fight. So my lanes have switched up a bit. Wasn't too sure about these parts, because I've got lane 7 in section 2 as well, so it was nice to switch things up a bit. So normally I take off Dex for this fight, but I was like, I don't really need to, because I'll just, like, he doesn't have an unblockable SB1 or anything, so I won't have to really Dex it. I can just take all the hits, which is fine. I can build up a lot of smolders from those tiny hits. I do however mess up at the end, just because it's just me being stupid. Over here I hit him too many times. I actually thought I was still at the SB2, but I didn't realize that I went to SB3, and by the time I was at the SB3 it was too late. I'd already touched the screen, and yeah, I tried to rush in there, but he didn't even waste a second. Literally as soon as he got up, he threw off his SB3. So yeah, I took a bunch of damage that just wasn't needed, but he goes down anyway. So yeah, went a lot worse than it should have gone. Lost a shit ton of health, which means I had to use a couple of pots to heal it back up again. So this next fight, Red Goblin, I've actually never faced Red Goblin in war. I've only ever fought him during the his monthly event, and yeah, so I'm not really too sure about his abilities, and going to this fight I thought I'd just go in with Nova Flames, and I didn't realize that Red Goblin is actually Incinerate immune, so very stupid of me. The damage was absolutely terrible. It's such a long and boring fight, and just because of that, just because this whole time I was thinking like, damn, I'm so stupid. I should have just read his abilities before going in. But yeah, his animation, even his animations, I'm not too sure about. I kind of know, but at the same time I was trying to be safe. Trying to block most of it just to be cautious. I was dexing parts of it at times, and yeah, biggest thing here was just to ensure that I was throwing off my SP1s before that timer went off. Otherwise I'd be power drained, and then he'd go to he'd gain the power, and most likely most of the time go to a SB2 if he's already above a bar of power. And the SB2, from what I recall, I can't, I don't know how to dex it. Over there, I don't know what I was doing. Went for a stupid backdraft intercept, and I got absolutely wrecked. But yeah, at this point I was like, yeah, you know what, I just got to take it super slow, just be patient with it. I've got over 3 minutes, so the damage is okay. It's enough to get him down if I'm patient, just don't die. So yeah, I treated this as a, I don't think I've ever played Torch like this. But yeah, very slow fight. So once I get him down to Assassin's range, I was like, well, probably damage is going to be a bit higher. So just trying to bait out that SP1. I don't want to get him to SP2, especially with that much health left. And then I did try to just start dexing a bit now. And then at this point I was like, okay, well, fight's almost over. Parried once more and 2 more hits and he went down. So yeah, that was a very scary fight. I probably should look more into Red Goblin in case I do fight him in the future. But I definitely won't be bringing Torch, that's for sure. So I came back a bit later, and so I had part 7 in section 2, starting off with this 6-star rank 3 Domino. Now this is a fight that I'm always worried about. I did boost up beforehand, and yeah, I threw on a invulnerability boost as well. But this fight, like this Domino, was just so annoying. She kept getting like lucky the entire time, and it's just really like messing me up. Like over there, she evaded, and then I got smacked by it. And then over here, I don't know what's happening with the power bar. Like it's going just crazy. And of course, like when she goes to activate, it's the AI. Of course, it's not going to be an SP2, it's going to be on the SP3 dot. So I take a full SP3 to the face. Luckily, Warlock is bleed immune, so I don't have to worry about the critical bleeds. And at this point, I was shitting myself. I'm like, well, this is, yeah, there's no way I can do this, but you know what? I'm just going to try to get her down as much as I can. So finally, she actually starts, she doesn't go as, like for a second or a few moments, she was kind of being generous and not constantly going lucky and unlucky. But yeah, at this point, she kept going lucky. And I didn't know what to do, literally. I couldn't, like, it was just refreshing one after another. And I have barely any health. And then at this point, finally, she was unlucky. And then I threw off the SP2. And my health, like, it's just a critical failure. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I can actually do this. So I threw off the SP1. And she gets me down while I'm in the middle of my SP1. She critical fails me and I die. That was so annoying. Like, it was such a stupid death. Everything was like, nothing was in my favor that entire fight. So I wasn't happy. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it just the whole fight was an absolute shit show, to say the least. But yeah, I go in, and then, you know, to be honest, at that point, I was so scared that I was like, yeah, probably Magic's gonna like lose maybe 10-20% health even. Like I was just not happy. So over here, I go ahead and throw on an advanced power boost. So I start off with 1 bar of power, just because the power gain is going to be pretty crazy. She also has kinetic transference, and also I believe it's aspect of chaos, the one where whenever she goes above a bar of power, her combat rate and like damage increases. But yeah, I wasn't too worried about it. I also had a mystic power boost on, just so I can get to those SP2s very quickly. And yeah, this fight is very like simple. Just trap her in the corner, just throw off the SP2s, and yeah, it's very easy. Not like the previous fight. And she was cooperating very well. And yeah, she goes down in less than a minute. So one stupid death. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.